Alright, hello, welcome. A bit late in the day for me today, but we've got time to go racing in Le Mans Ultimate for the first time in a couple of weeks. Which is really nice. Thanks for joining. I'm going to gamble the Porsche today, which I might regret in 5 minutes. But remember, at this track, it's a bit of a lively one. So, we're straight into quali for race number 1 of the beginner scheduled races. Just going to use this as kind of a chance to get back in going with the sim. There's a good event coming up this week at Spa. I think it's a 2-hour special, and maybe we'll get a little bit of practice time in for that too, between races. Now, if memory serves me correct, our last day in Le Mans Ultimate, which was a bit longer ago than I care to admit, Porsche's in my split, by the way. I think we had some very, very unlucky races. We're kind of back on the mend, I think, and rebuild that driver rating that we have. Hopefully just have a couple of good races and get used to the car again. I'm hoping the sim audio is coming through. If it isn't, I'll check in with you guys in a moment. Hey, it sounds good. Thanks. How you doing today? All right, just enough time to get a quali a lap or two. Question is, can I handle this Porsche anymore? A lively, lively car at the best of times here. I think we're in split 3. I'm not too worried about that at the moment. Yeah. It'd be good to have a mid-split just to get back in the zone, huh? Expecting a pole, no! I'm looking forward to this, actually. Okay, I have issues with that corner in this car, and I'm gonna learn. I think it's to do with still being on the brakes as I'm turning in. I think I need to stay well away. Figure it out. Get a valid lap, and then we'll try and go a little quicker. The usual. Be careful not to lock up too much. It's a little more edgy than iRacing braking. I can maybe change that in the setup now that I know. Not too bad. Safe. Maybe having a great day. Okay, straight in there with a high 44. That's not bad, but there's a bit more out there for us. Unless I do that, obviously. We're still quicker up and out of the hills, so plenty left in the lap. I've had all sorts going on recently. It's been a little harder to schedule in the streams properly, but it's nice to be back and doing it. Also experimenting with recording offline a bit. How much I enjoy it, and if I want to occasionally record and upload on the YouTube side. Though I can confirm, even when I'm talking on a recording for an upload later, I still distract myself. It makes no difference if I'm live or not. It's good that some things don't change. I'm a little under pace, I can feel it. Although any improvement here, if it's valid, will do. Yes, the self-distract is more powerful than chat distraction anytime. Well, that'll sneak us up to 5th. I think people will get quicker. What I don't know is, are people using mediums or soft tires? Be interested to find out. Do I have a menu button? Apparently not. I also can't remember how much fuel you need for this car, so, right. Humor is a class ahead of the field. Probably been filtered into the wrong split here. Everyone else? I've got several cars on my pace, and I think I can get back in the 43s with some practice. Thinking 36, maybe, as a first test. Hopefully that will be enough. I'd love to be a bit more prepared, but by the time I got on today, it was that or don't race. So I chose go race. I will just check the braking. Wherever that is, wheels and brakes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
let's take a touch off the brakes to try and limit those lockups while I'm warming up. Quite a warm day here today, so I'm curious how we're going to feel. I might have to go put the fan on. First day of the year, actually. All right. Now, I believe the start system is still a bit of a gamble. I don't think that's any different to before, so... Alright, 36 litres. I think that should be more than enough. I think I could probably go a bit lower. We got 6th in the end. I'm just wondering whether to put medium tyres on the front. I might do that this race and then evaluate how the car feels after. Because those front tyres take a real hammering at this track, especially if the temps are high. It's not looking cold out there. So, yeah, I think we're going to try that. Interestingly, it shows a live tyre model as I change it. I wonder if everyone else can see that. But yeah, fingers crossed sound will survive today. If it drops, I'll do my best to fix it. Yeah, very handy on tracks that are hard wearing. Because after about 15 minutes, you can really feel it. Right. I think we just hit go and hope. Wish us luck, guys. Wish us luck. So, I'll try and remember 36. If we cross the line with a couple of laps there, and so be it. Alright, straight in the deep end then. Okay, let's stop start. Oh, they keep back and forth. Nah, braking at the start. This is a disaster, guys. Everyone's going to die here. People braking, people accelerating. Yeah, beautiful job, guys. Beautiful. I don't know what else I expected, to be honest. This is also a test to see if my PC is... Oh! Where did you come from? Well, guys, 2 weeks ago, My luck in Le Mans was exactly that, so nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. What's up, LJ? It sounds like the audio levels have reset, so I'll fix that after. That crash noise was horrendous. Yeah, that was a surprise. Yeah. I'm going to add crew chief after this one just for the yellow flag extra warning. Alright, well, not ideal for many reasons, but we're facing the right way. It's time to fight back from where we were. Everybody is well and good. This is my reintroduction to Le Mans after quite a lot of time in iRacing, actually. So interesting. Here goes another one. See how this goes. I'm not going to get eased in, am I? Crikey. Still, this should be fun. Time to put pressure on everyone and anybody that we can. 20 minutes now, slightly longer races. I hope I haven't underfueled. Yes, it is. Yeah. I don't have any more than that. So. We need a little bit more of that, but I don't like driving with it super wide. Fortunately, crew chief isn't fired up. It's on, but it's not started. So. It's all good. I like the audio in this sim. I can hear a lot of what's going on. Be amazed how much you can... Oh, I thought he was going to spin. I actually thought he was going to spin. No amount of driver assists or visibility would have saved that start there. That was just a melee. Nice though, I found a field of view that I think I get a better sensation of what the car's doing. But you're right, yeah, it's hard to look ahead. Okay. There's going to be a limit to how far forward we can push based off that start, but got a few cars ahead. We know if those track limits are still a bit wild on that corner. Can we still go like crazy wide, or that gets addressed? Hell yeah, we're gonna try. Great to see you, Bear Jesus. Thanks for that follow as well. Saw that before stream. This car is very antsy through there, so I'm losing potential time that I'm trying to save gravel traps. It's a massive off if you get it wrong there. I think we can pressure this Ferrari. Yep. Oh, I was ready to avoid then. And then we got a little cluster of 3 ahead and yellows. Okay, Ferrari's having... Oh, I lost it just on the apex, thankfully. No harm done. Sorry to that guy. Yeah, I'm not sure about the Porsche here. I don't know if he apologized as well. Maybe he had a slight oversteer, but anyway. No harm done. Oh, don't do that, don't do that. That'll be my first warning. Hello, Francois, as well. Hey, no apologies needed, guys. Just enjoy yourselves. You're all good. Oh, crikey. I had to brake 20 meters early not to kill the guy then. He's still trying to get the car under him. And it didn't quite work. Poor fella. Cooked his tires. Slightly different braking feel to iRacing, I've noticed. You're going to see me trying to adapt to that. Slightly different feel on rotation as well, where the oversteer hits. So. Right. Let's try and avoid the... I think the Porsche behind is flashing, but... Let's defy that distraction tactic. Hey, White Tiger, good to see you. Yeah, I had some time off. I just having terrible run of luck in races, so I didn't rush back. Combined with a few server issues, but I heard it wasn't too often that the issues were happening, so I thought I'd give it another couple of races. We might go straight to Hypercar, I think it is, after this. If I've got 10 minutes to warm up. If not, I'll go and do some spa laps for the main event of the weekend. Because the WEC is there, if anyone's watching it. WEC is going to Spa this week in the real series. Which I'm pretty excited to watch. I want to drop this Porsche, but I don't want to drop my own car trying to do it. He's got it a little more dialed in. Spa is a good race. So I did an offline recorded race at Spa yesterday. It was really fun. Like a community race built off the IMSA multi-class style. There it goes. I'm being careful, but it's not enough at the moment. Just focus through here because it's getting a little spicy. Look at the battles ahead though, that's perfect. Don't trust this car on rotation too much. It seems a bit too loose for my liking. There's obviously a driving style change. I never love a car that won't turn in without risk of oversteer. That really like unnerves me. So. Heard it was a lemon. I really like it, honestly. I really like it. Good fun to drive. Not without its teething issues, obviously, but. Most of my issues are just surviving races, you know, which at least is something I can work on. Alright, these two Porsches, one of them is gonna lose out here. This car's way too dicey for this not to end in some kind of a hit. I'm not too bothered about the guy behind. If he goes, he goes. My focus just needs to be try and put cars between us if I want to stay ahead. I want to go a little kinder on the tyres now. I should check the brake balance of this car as well. Huh. I'm trying to brake enough not to kill them, but not too much that I get done. Well, I couldn't disappear, but you might not have known I was there either. So Could have been worse. I was actually hoping to follow him to the exit and get the draft, but hey. Yeah, mediums are wearing as fast, so yeah. Oh, he's turned in again, though. Oh, and I had to avoid. I'm now expecting the turn in, so I'm not going. That was as much avoidance. You don't really want to plan an overtake there. It's really, this green car is really screwing us a little bit. Bit of a, putting up a bit of a wall here, and look how far back we are now from everyone else. Right, let's see if we can encourage an error then. We'll get fully alongside, so the turn in. Oh, this car here. So the turn in isn't possible. I remember from previous races, you can really end up doing half moves here and causing problems. It's not the easiest track to like get solid overtake. Crikey, where's he going? Yeah, we're losing second a lap following this guy. Have we got the run here? Well. Yeah, you can give me a penalty for that. My guy, oh, I'm having to be so careful. I don't know at what point he decides turning in. Hello? Oh, the Chevy's gone. That's a freebie. Braked early then. I am feeling warm already. Pretty much all Porsches, yeah. It's just at this track with the fixed setup, it's definitely more unpredictable. I can tell you that from driving it elsewhere. It's just not very kind on the when it goes light. I remember it changing at this track last time I drove it here, and it was infinitely harder. I think without that, it would be a, well, it is a very potent car, but lighting up the rears a bit there. Oh man, it's a turn the fan on day. I can feel it. If I can get fully alongside down here, we're fine. Because then we've got two right-handers to get it done. But right now, this guy is the block between us and the group ahead. Oh. Oh my God, where are you going? That Chevy's still there. Now I'm forced to defend. Which we have done. That guy behind, I'm pretty sure was the leader at one stage. I would really like to get past this guy before. Sorry, Ferrari, but I am getting buried here. I am getting buried. This guy's freaking Grifto. And he will not stop blocking. I'm getting ruined by this guy. Absolutely ruined. Go. You go deal with him. You get them, please. I had no grip there. Once I started to understeer, that corner doesn't give it back. So I'm just basically destroying tires behind the car I can't overtake right now. Oh, that was jump scare. Good shout. Damn. So that was pretty much the leader that went round in turn 3. Need some airflow in this place. I feel like I'm in a little oven. Yeah, I don't think this is my favorite GTE car to drive here. I did want to give it another shot because I do like it in general. I just don't think the Portimao set is confidence inspiring for me. Yeah, exactly. Ferrari knows what to do. Plus, different car to the Porsche, so it should have different strengths. But look, that might be enough. But this Porsche is everywhere. I assume tires are dead. You see, he's getting even like he's 2 seconds a lap quicker than us. Okay. Strong dislike of whatever's causing that. It's so unusual. I need to find out what the car likes to do through there, because braking, isn't it? Accelerating, isn't it? Rotating, isn't it? But even with that mistake, look, there's just an absolute flurry of, like, we've caught them again, because this green Porsche is just... Oh, I don't want to kill you. Now you'll get the slip. Should we take turns, buddy? I'll have another go, then you have another go. I wonder if he feels the same as me. Right, he's going to get me here anyway. Nice. See, it's weird. I can race that guy. I know exactly what he's going to do, and I can just sort of plan. It's the cars you can't predict that are the real challenge. Oh. He's done his tyres. No contact for me. Mate, that sucks. That's just frustration. That is pure frustration. Because the only hope you've got... Maybe first gear here? The only hope you've got is to get a better exit than this guy. Which is what he was trying. There aren't that many simple overtakes here. Now we need to push him into making his own mistake before the end. Not long left. Well, this has been a pretty exciting one. I still wish we could back-to-back these races. We're going to have to wait 45 minutes for another one. I guess we'll go see what the other one is. Be nice to like build off this and go again. Right, I'm gonna guess last lap now. I think we could have been on for a fight for 6th without this green Porsche, actually. But we are where we are. True, yeah, we could actually sit and wind some laps up for the next one. I might do that, actually. Oh. Finally. Now, can we keep it? I'm going to pull my ultimate block to park the bus there. Hopefully he appreciates I've avoided killing him multiple times today and returns the favour. Meanwhile, got a Ferrari to go chase. If his rear tyres have enough, I'll be surprised. Come back at us. Yeah, I think I agree with what you said, LJ, actually. Just sit in with this car, get good. Considering I had one practice lap before stream, I'm not unhappy with this. I think a well-versed me could have got top 5 there. I have to say, that's one of the worst starts I've seen in some time, but we can't control that. Okay. That, you can't do that. You can literally break somebody's wrist doing that. I hope they got out of garage beforehand. Who was that? I'm assuming that was a legacy from why that car spun. Maybe we can find out. I mean, doesn't break. Holy crap. Wow. Okay. Not a fan of that. E7 Ferrari. Might have to flag that one. I'm not usually bothered too much about report stuff, but that'd make a good replay, that race. I will say the start formation stuff is appalling. People are like braking up to the line. People behind us are accelerating. Like, and then you end up like 4 wide and 3 rows deep. And I think we're very lucky not to have got collected big time there. All right. I personally think it needs... I know it's getting updated, but I think it needs that more than ever. Some strange stuff going on there. Right, I'm going to go get some air circulating in this place. Yeah, I think we go find where the time is and the setup is for that car if I'm going to stick with it. Or I've got 45 minutes to choose, choose my weapon. I'm going to try and load the results, but I don't know if they're working yet. I think if we hadn't got held up, that'd have been a very positive rating for us. But somehow we kept safety rating there. Well, I use the view that feels correct to drive. Like, as in, the closer you are in, the more you feel the rotation sensation. The further you are out, the more view you have, but the more muted everything feels. I do a quick experiment just to see if I can do pace with more vision, then maybe. But I've found in every sim lately, closing it up helps me like perceive it properly. Like, Ideally, if I went wider, I could then bring the TV, well, the monitor, sorry, right above the wheel. Maybe then it would like feel correct. But I think where I have to station it, I can't have it too wide. Let's. I think we'll skip prototype for now. I want to spend a bit more time with the car. Okay. Yeah, so it's a balance of, yeah, all right. It'd be lovely to have all the vision, but not at the expense of having no sensation of the car. It's tricky. We can't run a practice yet, can we? That's 3 minutes. We're gonna wait because we'll get official practice session in a minute, which is like ideal conditions. Don't know whether to put in a little flag against that driver that. How slow is the chat? Let's say I just saw your latest message a second ago, because YouTube does recommend changing the latency, which I can try. Apparently, there's more risk you get buffering that way, so I didn't rush to. If I'm way behind, then or is it that it's slow mode? Because I can get rid of slow mode. That's what you mean. Sorry, I'm not sure which kind of slow. Oh, I don't mind at the moment, mate. I'm between races now anyway, so I've got all the time. Thanks, though. I used to run a lot wider, don't get me wrong. Like, this hasn't come as just a, like, I haven't thought about it. It's just... I have to try and find a view where I start to settle with the handling and the physics and everything makes sense. I can't find the latency option while I'm live. I don't know if YouTube buries it somewhere. I'm just looking. Because I would experiment with it. Maybe I'll do that next time I go live. Yeah, that probably is a big downside if that's happening, though. I just don't know if I can... yeah. Well, it'd be good to... Perfect track to test, because there's 2 moments in the track it consistently gets loose. All right, sweet. It's not slow mode. It's just a bit... I don't know where the latency setting is. That would be good to find. I heard it's in the stream settings, but YouTube is YouTube. Yeah, maybe I'll see if I can see it when I'm offline then. It's good. I actually had to turn it down. I think it's the best feedback. I did have to turn it down though, because I almost forgot how much you get here, especially at Algarve, because of the amount of like elevation and like fighting the banking of each corner and stuff. Yeah. How you doing, Wizik? Good to see you. That's what they say in all motorsports. You can always trust Ferrari. Damn. The Ferrari strategy is probably the most famous in the world by now, isn't it? It's incredible. Like, considering it's good on this wheel, I can barely imagine what it does for a full-fledged bit of kit, man. There we go. That's what I was waiting for, just the reset. So I guess we just sign up already. Get it done. Let's keep working with the Porsche, seeing as I've started here. Let's keep drilling into this car. Should I get iron names? Have a run in the iron name. This practice will get busy, I imagine. Right, let's go. I think this is one of the most satisfying driving games, like, in terms of through this. I'll admit it feels a bit bizarre because I've been driving the Ferrari and iRacing for a week. So I'm doing myself no favors, really, because I'm now having to reprogram myself, but I guess that's part of the fun. I don't want to be a one car, one track kind of guy. So I did notice at the start there was just a little bit of gentle like stuttering, which I think I'll just turn down opponent graphics for those situations because that was a hectic start as well. Let's do what I did before. I wasn't far off on fuel. I must have been a lap or two over. Let's have a look. Where are we at now? Oh, it is a little more pushed in than I thought, so there might be a bit of flex here. But the problem used to be, I'll tell you what it was, and I've totally forgotten this. The further out you go, I can't go any closer to the wheel to accommodate. So the further out I go is as far out as I can go, if that makes sense. I can't move back forward to accommodate. Now, obviously, I could, you know, drive like I'm in a spaceship, but that's pretty extreme. Right, 35 is where I was at. So you can see how letterboxed it gets for a start, which that's why you need to be able to go forward again, right? Like, can't go any further forward. So I either drive through a letterbox, which is fine. It can be done, you know. When you sit in a real car, it's kind of that sensation. Like, remember that from Donington, but... Right. Where were we at? 35. What gives me visibility? Because I, believe it or not, rely on sound in this game a lot. Like, I can hear the car alongside me and to the right. But, as you pointed out, if I don't have sight of the spin they're about to make. Just comparing. So I can see a little edge of that pit grid there, that little white panel. I can go out a certain amount, but then it becomes like the car gets in the way. So yeah, I think 40 is exactly where... Beyond 40, I have to go, look, I have to go there. Maybe I'll try it for a giggle. Alright. I think I used to be just over 40 when I started, and then I wound it in a bit. This doesn't feel bad, actually. And I can still, like, change my height, look, so... Somewhere there for now. Yeah, correct, dude. Yeah, you said it as I thought about it, clearly. Great minds, huh? So, yeah. Probably a bit low. We've got the whole crowd here. Alright, guys. Formation lap, anyone? I wouldn't mind trying the Aston again. Has anyone driven that lately? I'm seeing a few more of them out. I just wasn't very good at it. Okay, this feels okay so far. Well, there's the perfect test. We see a car rejoining. Unless I had it more pushed in for than normal, even for film related. That's the only other reason I would have drastically changed it. So interesting. It still feels pretty natural. I mean, obviously, I'm always going to have a blind spot on my right. We'll have the spotter next race just to give me the car right, car left. There is a good radar by Tiny Pedal as well. If I really... there are issues with the screen mode and that radar, hence I'm not running it. It doesn't work with my stream. But these Astons look like they're on a little circuit tour together. Like they've gone to the Nords for a day. Oh man, just seeing that car in the mirror there was so satisfying. Yeah, you're right though, because I've got the look ahead now to. Ooh. Okay, that'll be the next test. Can I predict the oversteer? Obviously, better feedback, so I get more through the wheel here anyway. But the car going light under braking and locking up and stuff is really well done. I've always thought that was good in this. But the weight shifts of the car feel pretty good. Okay, I can still... Yeah, this is good, LJ. Might just save me a little bit of pain. The only thing I've got to get used to is it doesn't feel like the car is as responsive, so... That's going to catch me out a little bit. The good thing is, it might make me less jumpy to when it does start to go. Yeah, this feels okay. Ideally, I should drive it at Spa, and then I'd know how it feels compared to iRacing, because that's exactly what I just drove. But right, let's go and do a lap. I'm sure I got to 43s in one car. I don't remember being faster than that though. Oh yeah, this feels alright. Okay, braking too late. Or not braking enough. Thanks, dude. It's a good observation though, because it kind of felt fine without thinking about it, but wow, is that car just rolling back? Hell yeah, dude. So yeah, the Monday night race I did it on a bit of a win. But I just really fancied a proper go in iRacing at something. I recorded it in case it was a good race, but it was... I managed to go from something like 12th to 6th through the race. I was so pleased. But I thought I was being super clever in getting 2 free tyres within my fuel pit stop, because you can change up to 2 without costing yourself time. And I was like, yeah, we got a real push to the end now, you know, make it happen. Drove out the pits, drove into Eau Rouge, and momentarily just took my mind off the fact that both rear tyres were still warming up. You can imagine the rest. I'm not sure what track limit. It must have been the inside. Right, let's aim for nearer that 43. This one's invalid anyway. Yeah, car feels good. I think this little tweak, LJ, is going to make it work. It's just very interesting on the TC, and I don't yet know if I need to. I don't know what to do with the TC yet. Change its behavior exactly, but you tend to get like a slide, and then as you start to slide, any power starts to create wheel spin really quick, and then you're triggering traction control, but you're still sliding. Bit messy. I'm running stock. But what I'm trying to work out is the TC making the slide worse? Because it's cutting in at just the wrong moment. Or is the TC not quite strong enough that it's basically not saving me when it needs to? It kills the engine, obviously, so it's pretty strong. Right, this would have been a 44 something. Right, looks like I might get traffic now. I don't know much about the slip angle though, it could be to do with that. I'm a bit of a noob when it comes to the TC set. Oh, not again. Go away with it. It was late. Also interesting that there's always a parked car in the hairpin at the moment. Curious. Now obviously, wider view means my brake markers will just like, they'll hit the edges of my screen a bit later. So I've just got to be a tiny bit ahead of myself until I'm comfortable. This guy is still learning the layout, I think. I wonder what he's actually driving. I think this car's great through that corner though. I feel like you can really get to grips. Are you defending? Letting me go? I guess defending? That's odd. A chance to go side by side there though. He just tried to do the exact same thing, but didn't counter the slide. When you know, you know. You've got to be so ready for it. Especially since I would say this car is probably the least forgiving once you do go sideways. Okay, I think we're starting to get the temperament right there. If I can get a clear lap, we can actually go do a test. And see if I've got the times back. Isn't this an awesome circuit though? Not an awesome line, but the circuit's great. I feel like it's a driver's circuit where, yeah, battles are great, but it's a challenge enough just to get the car to really do what you want. Thank you. Just, yeah. Oh. That'll be invalid. Christ. Yeah, I'm really happy with how my iRace went yesterday, despite my massive, colossal error. And actually, it was a good recording test as well, because I'm thinking of doing more record and uploads between streams and less consistent, you know, pure lifetime. Bit of both. And it was kind of good to test, like, can I actually chat and I'm not with my chat? Like, it's a very different feeling. Not the same as having, you know, interaction, proper live, you know, how you doing chat. But yeah, it didn't feel... I think they feel worse on stream sometimes because you're big enough in your own head, then you want everyone to, like, enjoy it, and then... It's like there's like a double whammy to the oof, you know? It's not quite the same feeling as just having a messed up race. It's like, damn, that was the stream. It's silly, but it does make a difference. Okay, maybe now, if the tires aren't too buried, I'll probably have to do low fuel fresh tires to really test. I mean, this is my race car as I'm driving it, so let's actually give it some. We're already a second to the good, nearly. Oh, you're absolutely right, dude. Yeah. I think from an outsider's perspective, it's really not a problem because I know I watch races and they're just as fascinating watching others. If things go wrong, like, it doesn't feel good for them, but yeah, it can sometimes just overload the sense of like, God damn it, you know. I think especially if you're like, I went live just to do that one event or something. But YouTube's been doing well. I've been really pleased that we've had a chance to share stuff on there, even live like this. And cinematics I've made are leading to like cinematics for other people. So kind of turning a pet project into a hireable thing has been really nice. And hopefully more of that to come. I'm doing a very, you'll like this one, but I'm doing one that's IndyCar, fully IndyCar centric this week. I need to finish that this week. So I've been stateside in iRacing on the cameras, which is wicked. Oops. Okay. I'm actually, I'm going to give it to you, RJ. I'm actually enjoying the slides more, so I do think we found a happier middle here. And then the bonus of actually seeing more, well, let's take it. Yeah, IndyCar, dude. Yeah, the not quit thing is a good sign of, like, you're still enjoying yourself, isn't it? Like, I found that yesterday. I was like, yeah, I've just lost, what, like 12 places. I'm at the back nearly, but it's my own fault. It's kind of funny. So I may still upload that one. I just need to look back at it and see if it was an interesting race. Of course, like, I don't mind the fact that we balls it up a bit. That's part of the story, but I think it might be watchable because there's so much going on with traffic as the slow class car. But yeah, I kind of want to show everyone it at some point, but I've got this really good like layout now to record with, which doesn't have the limitations of like the stream layout, so I can sort of high quality it a little bit. Yeah, it's satisfying. Obviously, chunky PC would smooth it all up as well. That'll be next. Oh, are you talking about yeah, the iRacing one, the Spa race? I only asked that because I had an equally bad start here. Or are you asking for this coming one? Because there was a whole load of crap at the start of yesterday's race. It was rubbish. Yeah. I think they assumed everybody was going to be calm, and yeah, they weren't. I've got it on replay as well if I do upload it. Oh, the race start here. As far as I could tell, so I was in like third row, so I could see everyone to the front. There were 2 times where the cars ahead appeared to start increasing speed, but then they'll back off again. And you know what's going to happen as soon as the lead cars do that. The lead car, in my opinion, should have to stay at speed. Like, you know, the ACC grid thing. Like, hold the speeds, and then when you put your foot down, you don't take it back. Like, that is your... It's like safety car restart, right? But more controlled, even, than a safety car restart. So what happened is... We're edging around here. There's a couple of like back and forths, fair enough. People are warming their tires up. Everyone gets backed up. You're looking ahead at the straight, and then you see and hear cars start to accelerate, so you follow. But then those cars get on the brakes, and yeah, the guys 3 rows behind are still on the accelerator because they're reacting. And there's always going to be a couple, I'm afraid, that see the start as their like make 5 overtakes moment. From basically jump starting the formation, technically, even though they're not really doing anything against the rules. It's like nothing that would get penalised as long as they don't overtake. They can get a hell of a run on the field. Then we get the slow cars like me in the middle that are trying not to kill the leaders, and the over-accelerating cars behind that are trying to get all their positions. So, yeah, recipe for things to go wrong, I guess. Okay, now would be a good time. No one behind me. Let's just freshen this tyre set. So I would say I'm a little bit slower with this naturally, so it's time to sort of learn to get a bit quicker again. But let's try fresh tyres, low fuel. And we'll see what kind of a quali car we have. I had no idea the Mustang was coming. I had absolutely no idea. By the way, I don't know if my game is just loading people's liveries, crashing, dying. Oh, there we go. Get your pick. Bear with me a second. It's faffing. Well, guys, well done for being on YouTube, because you are, unless Twitch is having a mare, you are outperforming the Twitch sphere at the moment. Good job. Right. I had no idea that car was on the way. I actually checked the link to make sure it wasn't for the new Assetto Corsa, like a teaser for that. And when I saw it was like, now in ACC, I was like... We're supposed to be racing at the Nordschleife on Thursday. tomorrow will tell me if I'm gonna have the flow for that, because that needs some serious. That circuit needs some serious attention from me if I want to race it. Sounds great. ACC sound is tip top, isn't it? So I would consider switching car just for the, you know, novelty of it. I don't know if they'd even. I don't even know if I can drive it, let alone take it to the Nordschleife. But damn, I bet it's great. Did it feel? I don't know how much you've driven other GT3s lately. But did it feel semi like a family of GT? Is it a GT3 or is it a different class? I'm just trying to remember where I've seen it. These gloves, do you mean? Had these a little bit too long now, I would say. I probably need to freshen them up. Oh, is it? Nord's 24. I think I'd enjoy the track on iRacing because I generally find I can be a bit more confident in that than ACC on the whole. I don't own it yet. If I got caught in the right situation with the right invite and it was worth grabbing the track for that, I think I would enjoy, you know, I love doing it in Gran Turismo. Way back. That's one that LJ will remember well, I think. He was like our crew chief for the whole thing. I believe that's right. I think you elected not to drive that one, but you were there. Oh yeah, setup will change it completely. The only reason I chose to do an ACC series recently was because, bless him, like Silver gave me a workable setup, which just makes the car respond. Surprising how quick this 45 goes, actually. I'm pleased that we followed your suggestion to just do some laps. But your team, you're on a Ferrari team. I'll be honest, that 296 is probably worth having. I've heard it's one of the more like accommodating of the class. Like, it's not quite as brutal as some of the other GT3s. It might not quite have as much like edge or pace in places, but yeah, I think you'll get on fine with that. Which bit cost me there? I need to not do that in quali. I assume that was the inside, not the entry apex. The outside apex. I'm gonna start sliding it now. Yeah, so braking harder isn't going to give me much because I'm locking up. So what's your team for the Nords? Who are you taking part with? So you are, yeah, you're still Aston driver, LJ, in ACC. I think it's I think it's in a pretty good place. I know it gets BOP'd a bit in LFM. Okay. Let this guy go if I can. Yeah, I'm just going too early there. I think that track limit, okay, that track limit's definitely harsher. Either in this session or it's been rewritten, because I never normally get pinged for that. I don't even think I was getting pinged in the race for that, but maybe I'm just fractionally out. Or nearly got that back. It's still a bit late. Exactly. Well, you're kind of getting a triple whammy because you're getting GT3 mainstay, obviously. Like, say you had no content, that car will get you into an IMSA series, the GT3 specific series, the Ferrari fixed, and now the Rainmeister, because they've chosen that car as the feature, at least for this season. I don't know if they'll mix it up. I wouldn't be surprised. Man, for a practice session, this is really congested. Thanks. I want to catch this guy because this is one of my last chances for a clean lap. I've got a couple more. I've got 2 in the tank. Right, what can we do? Casual little gravel trap there. Oh, damn it. And there goes that lap as well, because this guy's hovering in a braking zone. Maybe he saw that car spinning, I don't know. Do you know what? Reset, because this is a qualifying... we've got a qualifying session amount of time left, so let's mimic the fact that we're going out for quali. My 2 clicks of brake bias. Right. There you go. 6-minute quali session would have just started. Let's do a pace check. Right, so we've got refrigerated tyres. I think my favourite thing in the feedback, or one of, is just as you approach the locking up part of the braking, you get a little shudder in the wheel as though to, you know, like, give you that sensation that the tyres are starting to, like, block up and trying to lock up. It's so useful. And if you do lock up, you find the steering goes super light, which again is pretty helpful for knowing what's going on. Is that it? need an instant replay just to literally study what's triggering that. I wasn't even pushing. Did anyone like see that I obviously did? Like, am I just not paying attention? Because I can tell you in the race I was doing much more aggressive lines and it was no problem. Curious. Whoa, yes, that's kind of closer to what we need. It's a bit wide. The balance. Oh, how am I catching somebody again? I'm so glad the real quali is private, like, session, because this would be happening all the time. I'm gonna have to leave him like 5 seconds at this rate. There's no way I'm gonna get past him before. Right, I'm gonna stay right inside here. Oh, he's in anyway. Okay. Perfect. Wow. Tires have gone cold again, but we'll bring them back. Oh, okay, we're fine. Okay, 2 temps sector 1. Tried to roll in quicker there. I was a bit bogged down on the exit side, but it wasn't bad. Alright, that's nearly 4. I think the theory in that corner is you're not supposed to try and apex it so much, but maybe I'll try that next lap and see what I can do. It has such a wide line on the exit. Oh. Well, there goes that lap. I hope I don't get this luck in the real race, because this is impossible. Wow. Okay, there we go. I got track limits there. That would have been about 7/10 up, I think. I'm not doing a 42, though. Christ. I'm starting to wonder what's going on with that Ferrari still. I hope there's Porsches. Oh, good. There's other brands up there. That's really good. Skill issue. Live with that. Apart from that, also, what happened to the overlays in Le Mans Ultimate? I thought they were fixed, so I can't see or use the custom camera. Well, I can, but I can't see the controls, and it completely butchers. Like, if you're wondering, like, why I've not made many films in this lately. Well, that was unfortunate timing. Session's closed. I can't see the UI anymore. I don't know whether I can fix that, whether that's let me check I'm not hiding anything. Because I literally can't use the tools. I rely on those, like, for my filming. Let me just have a look. We can make that graphic change, I think, just to be safe. So low opponent detail. We'll see how that performs. Still got my key binds. I don't know how to see it anymore. Maybe it's just a bug I need to report. There goes filming in this game for the moment. Bit unusual. I think I'm just going to do this one today. I'm just going to do a short 2. So appreciate you watching. It's going to be another hour and a half to run another one with the gap. Right, I'm going to use this 2 minutes to run and grab a snack. So I'll be right back. All right, just in time. Refresh that to be short. Right. Lots. Wow. Lots of silvers, but not as many as before. So curious how we'll get filtered here. I think there's an odds-on chance of maybe like a second split. If we get in first, that's going to be pretty intense. I know those drivers at the top are really tuned in at the moment. It's new iRacing calendar day as well, isn't it? I wouldn't mind having a look at that. I can't remember if there's a good series for me this week. Like there's one. Well, I wasn't wrong. Split 2. So we could qualify absolutely anywhere here. Yeah, a clean one. This will give us a lot of driver rating back. I think we were on the brink of silver before the last session I did, and then we knocked it right back down. I would like to go into the intermediates soon. This isn't actually a bad week for those. Just do the hourly slots. Just unfortunate today I couldn't sync the 2 up with the beginner races. It just wasn't. I'll see after this, but I don't think they were syncing up very well for me. Right, we'll try the slightly more rearward brake bias. I did not want to exit. Do that every time. Alright, we're back. Quali time. I hope the fan isn't screwing with the mic, by the way. I didn't check. Sometimes a fan can really mess up mic sound. Make sure we got a green light. Time is going, so I think we will. would like a 43. Oh, that little... Okay, no, we're fine. Or are we? I think we're fine. I thought I'd made a mistake there. Okay. Well, this one won't go, but if I'm going to drop one, this will be the best one. Just hope I got time for a couple more. Definitely feel like I'm less sure about the track limits than I used to be. Do you think we can dial a lap in here, though? Yeah, 2 laps. Top of the tables are in the 42s. Of course. As I try and keep it all between the lines, I end up making a different mistake. Okay. Absolutely terrified of track limits there, so I'm not pushing it. Okay, that could have been a 43. We were up then, and then I got a slide over the hill, so kind of equal. Oh man, I could be half a second up at this point, I think. And there it all went. Just trying to straighten that corner out, but... Well... Only one way to find the limit, and there it was. That's quality then. I'm actually quite pleased to be within 1.5 seconds of the leader. I think I could have been. I think I could have been doing all right then. I think we. I mean, I'm going to drop down because everyone's got a second lap now that I should have hit, but I think we had every shot there at top 6. Those high 43s, it's definitely in the car. So, car setup. Maybe that brake bias shift is going to be just a little bit too eager. I'll go in between. I'll go 1 click. I don't really want to do that in the race. Yeah, now we, let's see if we get I mean, we're in a higher split.
Ladies and gentlemen, please start
We can hope.
engine.
Okay. So medium front, soft in the back. It's probably okay to run all soft, but just wondering if everyone else is gonna just run softs. I should have checked last race what the top 3 did. I'll do what I did last race and see if we can make it work again. I think if I had control of this setup, I'd actually put a click more wing on, maybe. Just so you had that, like, real drive out of the low speed stuff, like confidence. It's not a small amount of wing, so I don't know what it is in the setup. Gets the car so on edge, but maybe suspension. Alright, 45 to go. Got fuel. And it looks like all the fast guys are just going to go all soft. So, we'll see. I felt like I went pretty hard on my fronts having to battle. I think if you're in clean air, you can manage softs. But you're having the fight like I had. Alright. Inside line this time. Let's see if it's a smooth getaway. Need to be slightly aware. I think that Ferrari that eated someone last race is right in this one as well, so. We'll get close. Now let's see if they just hold it smooth. Looks smoother this time. It's good. Just feathered it a bit because I thought they were going to back up. That's way better. Thank you, dude. Oh. That Porsche was a bit quick to make a decision then. Tricky on the cold tyres to get your braking like consistent there. I nearly locked up. I think Berg's about to find out what the Porsche's capable of if he was driving a Ferrari last race. It would be a shock. Nice to see an Aston up there as well. There it is. Hate to say it. Damn. I think I've got the gift of commentator's curse. But, I mean, it was going to happen. This car is actually a death trap there. P7 in split 2. Let's keep it up. Okay. I'm gonna have to try and get back to that apex now. I've like trained myself to avoid it because it was so bad in practice. Everyone's kind of gapping ahead, but they're also fighting, which is great. Yep. There goes one. Don't like short shifting there, but if I feel like the car's going to step out, it does help. Okay. See if we can get onto them. Got a little bit of a dangly carrot ahead now. I wonder if in that corner I'm just tempted to carry too much speed, and that's what's screwing me over on exit. A lot of tyre smoke ahead, everyone's pushing. Look at this. 3-car fight, 3 brands. Corvette at the head. Well, briefly. Keep fighting, boys. I like the downshifter first, really stops the car from overrunning there. Great, we've got a podium fight. We're a spectator. As soon as we join them though, we're going to be modelled right in, so... It's going to be a dull one. They're really going for it as well. That Porsche's tyres are going to be pretty wild right now. This is such a fun thing to drive though, like format wise, whichever car you like. The big risk in this race for us is if these 2 or 3 collide ahead. We're going to be the first to collect up whatever mess is left behind. But we're catching. And we're not getting dropped by 3rd. So now I'm trying to keep my tyres good. Because we're catching anyway. I'm going to need them soon. All of these guys at the moment have probably gone quite hard out on the first few laps. Oh my god, the understeer. There we go. Aston looks like he might have just got dropped off the back a bit though. Is that our opportunity to get involved? Oh! Oh my lord! Aston, it's your lucky day. I don't think I've ever had to contain a slide with a car on the outside at the same time. I don't know how Adrian is still on the track. He called it as well. Now we run. That's got to be one of the most Code Brown save/overtake moments I've had to do in a while. That was something. What I need to do though is have a smooth few corners and not let him back into the fight. I need him to get pressure from the cars behind. He can run. Nice to get into the zone though. It was definitely worth doing that practice. He's washing out behind. That should be our chance. You can see the front left tire glows after that sector. Right, let's go. Top 5. We're not out of the podium fight yet. See, look how wide the car wants to go there. That's how much I had to bring it back in when that mistake happened. Killing the rears a bit there. Come on. Yeah. That's horrific. Yeah, I think I'm starting to understand where to get slowed down for that apex. It's helping. It's just so engrossing once you get in the swing of it. It's gonna be a real job to catch these guys now though. I'm so fed up of that track limit glitch. I really don't think I'm pushing it that hard. Shouldn't matter really in the race at least. Yeah, we haven't quite shaken the Aston yet. He's coming back. I was just going to say, these two have got smoother, so they're harder to catch, and now it's the opposite. Okay, that's very wide. But for some reason, that's fine. But yeah. Take it. Don't crash. Okay, switch of places. Oh no, it's still Porsche, what am I on about? It's so 50-50 at that exit whether you're gonna get bitten or be fine. A tightrope walk. I think I can be more aggressive in there and make a lot of time. I just don't want to spin. Hey, Sakame. See you, buddy. Oh, we're gonna have a little spin then. You jumping on here today, do you think? This week? I think you're doing well. That's what we wanted. Now we get to attack. Yes, sir. Good stuff. How soon are you on, by the way? Like, I'll tell people to go watch you if you're on when I'm finishing. This is probably my last. I'm really enjoying it, but I don't fancy waiting 45 minutes for the next one. This is a really good race at the moment. This is easily the best of the two today. Just hope we keep it clean now. We're in a higher split than earlier, so this is all round a better run for us. Podium is out there. I backed off so early. Did that Porsche get slidey there? Oh, Bobka, by the way, behind. He's on the move. I don't really want to be the first car in the sights, which I am. So it's either he goes and we follow him through, or I get a shimmy on, stay away from him, but he looks quick. Just got on the power at the right time there. I'm in two minds here. I want the front seat for the podium fight. This guy just looks like he is a missile, speed-wise. Well, I've kind of got to get my gear on as well. This could go anywhere. Oh, we didn't get an exit. Let's go. Let's go. I did not think we were going to get that. I hear you, LJ. Loud and clear. Yeah, it's too short a race to be playing long games. Holy cow. They both went off. They must have made contact under braking, right? Because they both lost their balance. Corvette went wide. Boy, am I glad I got out of the way of that one. If I'd been yeeted off at the top of that hill, I'd have been pretty lost for words right there. Right, so we know the Corvette has got pace, but we've also seen him defend a lot and lock up a lot. So with roughly 4 laps to go, see how his balance is compared to us. Yeah, there is another. Lovely. Was it really? Yeah, I only saw like the after effect as they shot past me. Which was terrifying in itself, but thankfully I wasn't. If I'd been running wide, that would have been a right mess. Narrow. I'm getting more and more patient there. I'm like trying to feed the car everything at once instead of rushing it. Oh, I was too slow. Still, we're where we need to be, and we've got a couple of seconds before. Oh, Christ, I nearly followed him. I thought about the outside, but you run out of road so quick there. Got no turning when you're under the diffuser. Well, that was the first. If I hadn't run wide with him, that might have been an overtake. It's my mistake. Oh, he's cautious there. I had to overslow a bit. Maybe his tyres are starting to hurt. I need one super clean exit on him. I think I must have more tyre left. I think he's having to... You have to be really careful here. He's having to brake more than me. Or he's choosing to. Tricky beast. I'm on edge now. Bloody... I don't know why he's doing this. He's obviously thinking about defending, but there comes a point where if the car ahead just stops, it kind of limits any possible action. At least... Now, I did that to an ATC and I killed them. So at least both cars got to continue. That was a well and truly Alonso move, wasn't it? Tactical arc it. Which I don't mind in itself, but it does scare me. Here we go. Oh, he's super defensive. Crazy defensive. Right, we've got to go. Power slides, always nice. I've got time. He's so slow on Apex, it's actually, you can see in the mirrors. They're just giving up like half a second per Apex there. Feels like he's really holding on to it though. What's gonna hurt me now is if Aston fancies his chances. But if the Aston can hold off that Porsche a bit longer, that's my best shot. You see, his apex speed is fine when I'm not under him. Like, I don't catch him. When I'm close enough, it's like 20 kph closing. Yeah, it looks like that Porsche might be getting around as well, which is bad news for us, so we need to send it. Where can I need to make him do something so that I can just take the gap. This is my chance here. Could be the last lap. See, he just holds that apex so I can't cut back. He's going to move across me at every opportunity. It's a tough track like this, because if you block well, there isn't really anywhere to go. Nearly. Oh my god, he moves on the braking and everything. Right, you won't know what to do with this. Buddy. I literally can't do anything. He's like... Oh my god. Who was that? I have to like get on the brakes so hard because he's just basically taking speed off early. Come on, one last run. Yeah, I'll be honest, that could have been loads more fun if it wasn't for the slowness. Like, personally, I'm not a big fan of that, but I mean, it worked, so. Alright. Fun race there. Yeah. So, at that uphill, There's kind of only one good line. Oh, they collided? Damn. But I'm not a fan of this tactic of like underspeeding the car and braking at weird points. Like, it's just a bit difficult to deal with. Because look, so I wouldn't brake till the crest. So I've gotten the brakes at the same time, and I'm just like, look, he's lifting and braking. Look, braking. And he's obviously lifting because he's worried I'm going to hit him as well. But there's so much momentum; it's so difficult. And then obviously I'm on the slippy stuff, which at least we held it. That was all right. So it was kind of like well defended, but also crazy annoying. What happened here? Because I'd like to have a good clean fight and not be buried under a Corvette's bus stop tactics. What? Wait, what the hell? This doesn't look right. Doesn't look right. What happened? Did he just not see the Aston? Now, obviously he was careful because I could have come across him there. So that's understandable. He loses it. Yeah, that's just retaliation. That's an intent wreck, in my opinion. If I'm completely honest, I don't think the Aston did anything wrong. I think he just didn't see him come in. That is pretty awful, to be honest. I think the Aston could warrant reporting that, but no, it's not really my... It's not really my business. Oh well, good job to that guy. What he did worked at this track. If you park it and overslow, it works. Love it or not, it worked. We were... No, 44.2. He didn't better a 44.5. So literally, I think all race, this car was probably doing that. To the detriment of anyone trying to pass. There we go. How it is. Cool. Good race, though. Really enjoyed that. And we went forward the whole way. Just in time for the game to crash. I'm not sending that bug report. I've sent that one 1,000,000 times. Let's just have a look at the result. Let's see. We made really good ground in that race. Kept it clean. We didn't even kill the one who was most putting themselves at risk. So that was a good step as well. I'm just trying to figure out why it hasn't launched yet. Let's try again. All right. I think on the whole today, we've repaired our misfortunes of the previous races. Going to take a few more though. So I guess my feeling about that combo is in really good, capable hands, like you saw the start in the second race was so much better than the first. Like it felt like a race start. And if people are good at sharing the track, it's like an out of 10 experience. But it's the kind of track that also breeds frustration if those things aren't adding up. What are those things is like out of line. I mean, if that's the update, that's not that exciting for us, but it's an improvement. I think we needed that podium, to be honest. So well done to him for keeping it. We definitely did settle in, though. 5%? Yeah. Okay, cool. Bear in mind you lose 30% if you have if you crash out the server or something. So not gonna really. As long as this gold look is chilling, then we have access to whatever races we want. This just determines driver rank just determines who we're paired up with. So if we want top split races, we need to not lose 30% because of a crash or whatever. So yeah. I'm still a bit hesitant to do the weeklies and stuff because they're so costly if you get a wreck or something. Like you can't repair and go back out. So you got to be in the mindset of all or nothing for that stuff. So yeah. But we kept the gold up, kept our safety up. Right. Thanks for watching. I'm going to keep it short and sweet today. Go get some food. In terms of more streams, we'll see what happens. I may record some and upload to YouTube in between, give myself a bit of a pace break. But yeah, have a good one tonight. So come and enjoy yourself. I'll see you guys when I'm next live, whenever that is. Spa at the weekend, special event, and the real life WEC. So I'm gonna have my head into that at some point. But yeah, have a lovely one, guys. Thanks for tuning in and being a part of it.